you shouldn't try to compare yourself to other people that are successful if you may not be exactly 100% sure what's going on, right? And what does that mean? What do I mean by that, right? I saw a news story the other day of an influencer from Miami, right? He was being sued because he was renting all these supercars that he was featuring in his videos. He was renting his condo, and he wasn't making the payments. And he was being sued, and it seemed like he was going bankrupt. And he was focused on making all his money through selling courses. And I was looking at the situation, and I'm like, you know what? Throughout the years, I've probably seen this situation probably 50 times, where you have a guy who's showing off a certain lifestyle on Instagram or TikTok of all supercars, of expensive things. Sometimes those things are rented, some of them aren't real. That's not to say that none of it is real. Some of it is absolutely real, and it's pictures of real success. But sometimes you're looking at a story like that. You're looking at a guy like that, and you're saying, okay, this guy's telling me it's easy. This guy's telling me he made it in like a year. This guy's giving me some advice. He wants me to buy this course. Sometimes you look at something like that and you're like, why am I having a hard time and this guy seems to be having an easy time? Sometimes you may be looking at a YouTuber that posted three videos and they went viral, or 10 videos and they went viral, and you're like, why isn't that happening for me? And keep in mind, sometimes you don't know what you're looking at. Does that happen? Absolutely. Is it extremely common? Probably not. And if it's not extremely common or extremely likely, however unlikely, because sometimes people think, did this guy really go through the trouble of buying followers? Did this guy really go through the trouble of like renting a Lamborghini and a McLaren and paying like $5,000 a month just so he could feature it in his videos and sell his courses? Some people actually do that. There are some people in the world that actually go through the trouble of doing that, and probably more, to sell you a lifestyle, so you might possibly give them your money. Right? That's not to hate on people that have success. Some people reach success in this world, absolutely. But you want to get away from the idea of comparing yourself too much to other people, because you're going to be looking at situations like that and you're like, why isn't that happening for me? Right? And you're going to drive yourself crazy once you get stuck in that trap of comparing yourself to other people. And keep in mind, there's some guys that say they're making money one way and they might be doing something else that a lot of people might know that. You don't see what this guy's life is like behind closed doors. That's not to say this guy's life is miserable. I'm just saying you don't know what his life is like behind closed doors. Do you post all your problems on Instagram and TikTok for the world to see? I don't post any of them, right? And I encounter them just like anyone else. These guys are encountering their own problems just like you and everyone else. And it's something to keep in mind. Just stay away from that trap, and keep in mind you have your own timeline that you're working on.